And Deloy asked me to do a tutorial on how to create a podcast if you need to do one for the Papyrus. So I apologize if this isn't really informative, but here we go. So the mic system is already set up in here. All you literally have to do is turn on the power and plug the thing into your USB drive, and boom, you're ready to go. Your computer should automatically recognize the mic. So you're going to go over here to your sidebar, whatever you have it, open up GarageBand. Initializing. So you're going to want to do a new project. I don't think it matters which one you do. I usually do loops, so I can add my own loops in for the intro music, little sound effects that go in. So we're just going to open this up, name it whatever you want. We're just going to name this podcast test and create. Bam, right there. So what you can do now is I would advise you turn off your metronome. Get this out of the way. We don't need you. So you need to turn off your metronome because that sucker gets annoying. Annoying, right? So just turn that sucker off. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to create a new track, you can, the hotkey for that is Option-Command-N if you're on a Mac. I don't really know what it is for Windows, but you can just go to Track, New Track. This pops down. Now once you have your mic connected to it, you want to choose Real Instrument, go to Instrument Setup, and the USB audio codec or whatever mic you're going to use should pop up. You click that. It's going to take a little bit, and then you can either do mono, mono 2, stereo 1.5. That's what I usually do. Create a track. Boom, and see, I'm talking. There we are. If you want to add in different sound effects, you have a vast array. Over here, for the Always Ready to Dive In show, I use the Sideman Strut medium. So basically, you just drag and drop. Boom, and that's all you're doing. So once you have stuff recorded, let's just record some stuff real quick. Blah, blah, blah. So you might think, oh, well, we're not very loud in here. You can adjust the volume right here. Open this down right here. You can then adjust the volume to do a fade out. Isn't that just so fancy? You can delete it by just pressing the delete button. Just so amazing. So let's just say, oh my gosh, we need to turn up our volume. And if you don't want to just adjust it manually here, I usually adjust my volume up maybe 1 or 2 decibels. But you're going to go over here to edit. And what I usually do is I usually put in a compressor. So make sure it's turned on, pop it in. They have a long list of things, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to Vocal Compression Basic. And that basically sets it up for you right here. And you can adjust it if you want. Higher the gain, the higher your volume is going to be. You can adjust it however you wish, but then that will definitely make your voices a lot more, just sound a lot better. You can do a visual EQ too. You can do a vocal presence. That's usually what I do. I usually just adjust it right about there. Pop that sucker in there. Go for some reverb if you want it. Some master echoes. And there's all sorts of an array of inputs for you to use if you so choose to use GarageBand, and if you so choose to add a bunch of EQs to that. But once that's all done, you just go to share. You can send it to iTunes. Name it whatever you want. Higher quality, huge file size. High quality, still pretty good. That's the one I usually do, so it doesn't take up too much space on the server. You're just going to click share, and boom, that is how you do a podcast.